Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I have a question for you. Have you ever thought that maybe a young person can change the world? Well, maybe you'll find the correct answer when I read Young, Fearless, Awesome 25 Young People Who Changed the World. So I'm not going to read all 25 of them in one video, but I'll be reading one in 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 one for each video. So I already finished the book, but I thought maybe I would like to read about all of these young people with you guys. So let's get started on this book. Here are the table of contents, and as you can see, the first person we're reading about is Anne Frank. So let's start reading. Anne Frank, extraordinary diarist. In many ways, Anne Frank was an ordinary girl. She liked going to the beach. She was a chatterbox, and she could be quite sassy. But Anne was Jewish, living in dangerous times when her family was forced to hide from the Nazis. She turned to writing in her diary. The result was one of the world's most famous books. Okay. Annelise Marie Frank, born June 12, 1929, died February or March 1945, age 15. The nationality German, role diarist who became a symbol of the Holocaust. Anne Frank was born to a Jewish family in the German city of Frankfurt. Her parents were Edith and Otto, and she had an older sister named Margot. In 1933, Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party came to power. They unjustly blamed Jewish people for Germany's problems and began making life very difficult for them. Anne's parents decided to move the family to safety, choosing Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Anne and Margot learned Dutch and went to school. Anne was known for her lively nature and for being a chatterbox. She loved reading, riding her bike, and playing with her many friends. When Anne was 10, Germany invaded Poland, marking the start of the Second World War. A year later, Germany invaded the Netherlands. Gradually, life became very difficult for Jewish people there too. They aren't allowed to own businesses, go to the movie theater, or walk in parks. Jewish children were forced to attend special schools. On her 13th birthday, Anne received a diary as a present. In her first entry on June 12, 1942, she addressed an imaginary friend named Kitty, which was the name of her diary. and wrote, I hope I will be able to confide everything to you. By now, things were getting really bad for Jewish people, and they were forced to wear a yellow star of David sewn onto their clothes. That summer, when Margot received a letter summoning her to a work camp called concentration camps, realizing there was no time to lose, Otto moved his family into a secret hiding place that he had been preparing. The secret annex was a cramped set of rooms next to Otto's place of work. Its entrance was a door hidden behind a bookcase. 6 of Otto's friends and colleagues agreed to help the Franks. At great risk to their own lives before long, another Jewish family, Mr. and Mrs. Van Pels, and their 15-year-old son Peter, moved into the annex. Later, followed by a dentist named Fritz Pfeffer. Anne recorded her feelings in her diary, addressing each entry to Kitty. She wrote beautifully about her hopes, her frustrations, and her fears. We can only imagine what it was like for Lively Anne being cooped up, fearful for making any sound. Writing was her escape. Well, like many teenage girls, she clashed with her parents, thought about boys, and felt angst and loneliness. She also wrote about her dream of becoming a famous writer. The group had been in hiding for nearly 2 years when, on August 4th, 1944, the German state police stormed the annex. The families were transported to the Auschwitz concentration camp. Anne and Margot were then sent to a Bergen-Belsen camp, where they both died from illness called typhus fever. Otto was the group's only survivor. When he returned to Amsterdam, Miep Gies, one of the people who had helped the family in hiding, gave Otto Anne's diary, which she had discovered on the annex floor. Anne's diary was first published in 1947 and has since been translated into more than 70 languages and been read by tens of millions of people. The Diary of a Young Girl is an important record of the Holocaust, but also a heartbreaking testament to Anne's extraordinary spirit. And her quote is, one of her quotes is, in spite of everything, I still believe people are good at heart. Anne Frank. Okay, so the reason why Anne Frank was famous, it's because even though all those bad things in the Holocaust were happening, she still looked on the bright side, even in the darkest times. Well, guys, we are going to stop there, and we will read about the next person in one of my future videos. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this videos and subscribe to my channel and turn in the notifications, and I will see you guys later. Bye.